Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O. I do some YouTube stuff, and I'm answering questions today. I have a question right now on the insurance for your Uber rental. Do I need it? Here's the exact question. Daddy-O, quick question. Do you add LDW insurance? Well, LDW insurance is a liability insurance that helps you in case you are in an accident. It's an add-on to your normal coverage that you have when you're doing your rides. I don't do that. I don't do an add-on insurance. I haven't in over 3 years now. I work in a small area though. I work in a community where there's not a whole lot of accidents. I've never had an accident that was, I had someone hit me before, but I have never hit anybody else. But it's a add-on insurance that helps you in case there is an accident, to keep you from having to worry about any liability that might come up. I don't do any add-on insurance. You can check, and I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're new here and you've never seen my face before, stay to the end of the video. Stay to the end of the video, all right? Because a lot of the questions that I do get are from people that didn't watch the full video, all right? Because I'm going to answer maybe some of the things you may ask towards the middle, towards the end, all right? So hang with me so we can get an understanding and understand this. I am not an insurance expert. I only can tell you on this channel what I do to make Uber work for me. I do a rental. I have been doing it for 3 years now. And I don't do any add-on insurance. I never have. I've done it through Hertz, which I don't recommend. And I use Avis now. Avis has been absolutely great. They've been absolutely easy to work with. Everything is done. As long as you stay on top of what you guys stay on top of, they stay on top of what they're supposed to take care of. They take care of all my maintenance. They take care of all my mileage. I don't worry about mileage. The vehicles that they give us to use were taken out of service. In other words, they've stopped running them because they got to a certain point with mileage. And they don't want to use them no more as a rental vehicle, or the new vehicles have already replaced those vehicles. So what they do is a partner program. I've explained this in quite a few videos, and I've been answering it. This is a partner program. This is not a normal go down to the rental place, rent a vehicle, and start doing Uber. That's not what this program is. This is a program that's set up as a partner program through Uber and Avis and Hertz to allow drivers to use those vehicles that have been taken out of service. All right. Now you have an option when you take that vehicle to do an add-on insurance. You can talk to your people, and like I say, I'm not an expert now. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. You can talk to the people when you go into rent, and they can tell you what you can add and what you can do there. That's the best people to keep you straight on what you need to do. I'm only telling you what I have done in the past and what's worked for me for over I think this month I go over 3 years doing this. September. Yeah. I've been renting for exactly 3 of this month. So I've been doing this for 3 years. And I have never, ever added on any add-on insurance. Now, if you work in a big city, in other words, a place that's congested, where normally insurance rates are high in that area anyway, they're not high in my area. But if you work in an area that's normally high in accidents and stuff like that, and insurance rates are high, you may want to consider adding a few dollars extra a day. Just consider that for your peace of mind. When you're driving, you want to have that peace of mind. You don't want to be sitting out here going, oh, geez. No. So, if that makes you feel more comfortable by renting a vehicle and getting the add-on insurance, do it. See if you need it. Add it on for a while. Whatever you feel comfortable with. That's my advice on that. I did answer this question. I got the comment, and then later, it looks like within an hour or so, they asked me to make a video on the subject of do I do the LDW insurance. Let's see here. I had it up here. Let's see if I can find it again. To give you the actual nomenclature on. We got rain going on here today. Thank God we needed some more rain. We had a little bit yesterday, just a taste of it, and it didn't satisfy the frogs. Yeah, it's a loss damage waiver insurance kind of thing, where if you did get involved in an accident, it releases you of any kind of liability on that vehicle. So if you feel more comfortable having that add-on insurance, the LDW, add it. Talk to your people. Again, I'm not the Uber rental insurance expert. I don't want to come off that way. I'm only on this channel talking about things that work for me. I've done that on doing a channel. This channel here started out as a channel talking about doing YouTube. And my fun and seeing how easy it was to do faceless stuff. Then I talked one day about the fact that I was doing an Uber rental. And next thing I know, I was getting all kind of questions. The videos were doing good. And that's where the channel kind of took off a little bit. And I'm more than happy to talk about it because that's what I do. That's what I've been doing for, 6 years, over 10,000 runs now. I talk about what I do out here and what I find how easy it is to do things the way I do it. And that didn't come out quite right, but that's the way I said it. And I'm going to let you go because I'm an old man. I can get away with that kind of stuff. Everyone can't do that. But anyway, if you're interested in doing a rental and you feel more secure doing the add-on insurance, that's what this video is supposed to be about today, doing the add-on insurance. If you feel more secure with doing that, by all means, when you go in to check on getting your rental, you can set it up through your app. When you go in you set it up in your app to reserve a vehicle through Avis or Hertz, whoever you decide to go through. When you go in there, talk to them, tell them that you want to do an add-on insurance if that's what you want to do. All right, they will ask you questions, and you just answer the questions, and away you go. See if it'll work for you. That's all I had on the insurance thing, because I want to tell you again, I'm not the insurance expert. I can only tell you what has worked all this period of time for me, what I have done, and how easy I have found it to do Uber through the rental thing. And there's videos on this. I'm trying my hardest not to get into that subject. If you can tell, if you've ever watched me before, I'm trying my best not to get into that subject because I've done quite a few videos on it, and you can go watch those. This was basically about the insurance thing today, and the questions I've been getting from people asking me, insurance, what about the insurance? They'll say insurance, question mark. I'll get that kind of stuff. And I've been kind of avoiding it because I didn't want to really get into it because I'm not the expert. I don't want to lead someone down the road of doing something wrong. You have to do just like your Uber, and you have to accept the runs that you want to accept. This is your business, and we'll go into that again. This is your operation here, all right? You have to decide how you want to do it. On this channel, can only tell you, and I'm telling you the truth. I've been accused of being a PR stunt. I am only telling you what has worked for me in the past and what I do out here. That works for me. And if you can kind of take these little hints and things that I suggest sometimes and use those things to help you get further on Uber and make more money. That's the idea out here anyway, we're out here for, is to figure out a way to make more money and make it easy on ourselves and not have to drag out your vehicles. I get a lot of comments from people telling me about the vehicles that they have ragged out doing Uber. But that's the idea behind the rental thing, is not dragging out your personal vehicle. So if you need to do it because your vehicle is having those issues, go rent you one. Go try it out for, I would suggest, a month before you can really figure out how much more you're making, because you're going to work more. You are going to make more money. And it's the simplest way I know, without getting into the videos I've already done before. This is the simplest way to do Uber and not worry. All right. I'll leave it at not worry point right there. So if you're interested in doing it, try it. If you're not, don't try it, but hang out with me. All right. Anyway, Daddy-O's going to let you go for today. We've had a little bit of rain here today. I did a video a while ago, and when I did this video, the rain was coming down so hard. When I played it back to watch it, make sure the microphone and everything was staying on, you can hear the ranges, the pounding on the vehicle. So I'm redoing this one. But anyway, Daddy-O has talked about insurance today. If it helped you at all, leave me comments. If you got any questions, leave me comments, subscribe, buy Daddy-O a cup of coffee, do all that kind of stuff down in the description. And I'll see you tomorrow probably if someone gives me a good comment to talk about. Have a good one, guys. Have a good evening. Bye.